The Second World War is often described as the most documented conflict in history. Every battle, every general, every treaty and turning point has been dissected, written about and retold countless times. We think we know it all. Yet the closer you look, the more cracks appear in this supposedly complete record. Buried under the official reports and wartime propaganda are mysteries that simply refuse to be solved. These are not minor footnotes. They involve some of the war's most famous figures, massive machines of war, and even moments that changed the course of history. Despite endless investigation, the truth about them has never been pinned down. What follows are 6 enduring enigmas of World War II, stories that still keep historians awake at night and remind us that even in an age of cameras, typewriters and radio broadcasts, history can slip into the shadows. If you enjoy deep dives into history's hidden stories, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss our future investigations. Now let's step into the fog of war. On May 10, 1941, Rudolph Hess, Hitler's deputy and once one of the most powerful men in the Nazi hierarchy, climbed into a German fighter bomber and flew solo to Scotland. His goal was to negotiate peace with Britain without Hitler's approval. He parachuted into a farmer's field near Glasgow and demanded to meet the Duke of Hamilton, convinced that British aristocrats were ready to topple Churchill and strike a deal. Britain locked him up immediately, and Hitler denounced him as insane. But the question lingers, was Hess acting alone, or did Hitler secretly sanction the mission as a test balloon? British interrogation notes suggest both possibilities. For students of history, the lesson is to look beyond official stories and study primary documents critically. In your own research, whether wartime or modern, always ask who benefits from a narrative being called madness. The SS Normandy was once the most luxurious passenger liner in the world. Seized by the United States after Pearl Harbor, it was being converted into a troopship when a fire broke out in February 1942. A pile of life vests caught sparks from a welder's torch, and within hours the great ship had rolled onto its side in the Hudson River. Official inquiries declared it an accident caused by negligence. Yet whispers along the New York docks told a different story, that the mafia had sabotaged the vessel to demonstrate the need for their protection, leading directly to a secret wartime pact between United States Naval Intelligence and Lucky Luciano's crime syndicate. The practical lesson here is how quickly states make desperate deals in crisis. For survivalists and strategists, this is proof that even powerful governments sometimes turn to unconventional allies when under pressure. In 1939, German submarine commander Günther Prien achieved worldwide fame by sinking the battleship HMS Royal Oak inside Britain's supposedly secure Scapa Flow. He became the poster boy of the U-boat war. Yet in March 1941, during a convoy battle near Iceland, his submarine U-47 simply vanished. British destroyers claimed the kill, but post-war records show they had actually attacked a different submarine that survived. Did U-47 fall victim to mechanical failure, friendly fire, or even its own faulty torpedo circling back? No wreck has ever been found. This enigma underscores the brutal uncertainty of naval warfare. Modern divers and researchers continue to scan the seabed, showing how technology can slowly chip away at mysteries even 80 years later. Glenn Miller, the most famous big band leader of the era, joined the United States Army Air Forces to boost troop morale. On December 15, 1944, he boarded a small plane in England bound for Paris. It vanished over the English Channel and was never found. The official explanation cites engine failure and icing, but alternative theories abound. Accidental bombing by Allied planes dumping ordnance, a crash cover-up, even secret intelligence missions gone wrong. His case illustrates how even celebrities are not immune to the chaos of war. For history lovers today, it also serves as a reminder to cross-examine eyewitness testimony carefully, especially when decades separate the claim from the event. During the Desert War, Axis forces under Field Marshal Erwin Rommel reportedly looted gold, jewels and currency from banks and Jewish families across North Africa. Rumours say this treasure was loaded onto a ship, the SS Johannesburg, which later sank off the coast of Corsica under mysterious circumstances. Divers have searched for decades with no confirmed discovery. Was the treasure a myth invented by soldiers, or is it still sitting at the bottom of the Mediterranean? This puzzle reveals how war often fuels legends of lost wealth. For modern treasure hunters and military historians, it shows the importance of combining archival research with diving technology rather than chasing myths blindly. After Pearl Harbor, reports spread of Japanese submarines shelling the United States west coast. Blackouts were ordered, civilians manned anti-aircraft guns, and panic spread. Yet many of these supposed attacks left no physical damage or wreckage. One famous incident, the Battle of Los Angeles in February 1942, saw anti-aircraft batteries blaze away at unidentified objects in the night sky. Was it paranoia, weather balloons, or a genuine incursion hushed up by authorities? Historians remain divided. The lesson here is about mass psychology. Fear can create enemies where none exist. For anyone studying survival under stress, this shows how misinformation and panic can be as dangerous as actual enemy fire. World War II was a conflict of colossal battles and sweeping strategies, but its shadows are filled with unanswered questions. Rudolph Hess's bizarre solo flight, the fiery loss of the Normandy, the vanishing of U-47, the disappearance of Glenn Miller, Rommel's rumoured treasure and phantom submarine attacks all remind us that history is never complete. For the serious student of war, these mysteries are not just curiosities. They are opportunities to think critically, to sift through propaganda, and to apply disciplined skepticism. If you found these enigmas as fascinating as we did, share this video with fellow history enthusiasts and subscribe to In the Beginning for more deep dives into the forgotten, the hidden, and the baffling corners of the past. The war may have ended in 1945, but its shadows still stretch across our present day.